Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is upended. And I choose this word because it's been 3 days of snowstorm. Saturday we had about 6 inches land, and then in the last 48 hours, it's about 20 inches. We were expecting more like 30, so I'm grateful that it's less than we were anticipating, but it's still been a lot of snow. And the roads are lousy. Everybody's saying stay off the roads, and schools and everything has been closed. It's been a massive snow day for our entire state. Like everything just shut down. And so, in the same way that as a kid, getting a snow day was kind of like, everything just kind of changes and you kind of go out of your routine. That's sort of been the case for me today. I've had to make some changes. We've been focused on making sure we get out every few hours to do a little bit of shoveling just so that we didn't end up with a massive amount of shoveling to do in one fell swoop. So we've just been sort of staying on top of stuff, but at the same time, it's affected my schedule and has affected my rhythm. And what I've noticed is that there's a certain way that my whole day, my whole sense of time, my whole sense of rhythm and routine has been upended by this weather event. And for example, I'll admit I am wearing the t-shirt that I slept in last night, and I'm wearing the socks that I wore yesterday. And it's those kinds of little things that on one hand, it's kind of nice to be able to sort of give zero Fs and just be like, yeah, whatever, and just kind of like have sort of a lazier period of time. But there's this other way that I find that when I start getting sloppy, when I start sort of letting things slide a little bit, and when my sort of rhythms get upended, I can start feeling really antsy. I can start feeling kind of scritchy and start feeling just out of my comfort zone and out of my rhythm. And I don't mean out of my comfort zone in like that good way of, oh, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. I mean sort of like out of my comfort zone in that basically I am not taking as good care of myself as I could and not taking as good care of myself as I need to right now. And one day of snow, one day of, oh, what the hell, let's just go grab the gluten-free frozen pizza out of the freezer and keep it simple tonight. I feel like I can get away with that. But once I start coming in on 2, 3, or more days of being housebound and dealing with sort of the consequences of sort of the state shutting down, that's when I notice that I start being affected by things like, I don't really feel like taking a shower right now. Oh, I could just grab that simple thing and eat that instead of actually going out of my way and preparing vegetables and cooking a meal that would be good for me. And what I can say is I know for myself that when other things, external things are upending me, and I then follow with not staying on target with my normal rhythms and my normal routines, it really affects me. And right now, I'm definitely like, I'm done with winter. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm kind of done with shoveling snow. Actually, I'm very done with shoveling snow. And I'm also just really aware of the fact that what I need right now is to kind of circle back around to a little bit more stringent self-care. So, as I'm talking about this, it's becoming abundantly clear that after I finish recording this video, I need to go and hop in the shower and change my shirt. And I also just really need to be aware of eating really healthy and not letting the fact that the circumstances right now are topsy-turvy or upended, that I allow that to affect the way that I take care of myself. So my question to you right now is, how is the snowstorm, if you're living in Maine or in New England, how's the snowstorm been affecting you? Has it upended your normal routines? Has it thrown you off of things? Have you found yourself getting a little bit sloppy or lazy with the things that your body needs and that your mind needs to stay grounded and comfortable and just sort of moving through things with more calmness and ease? And if you're not enduring a snowstorm right now, can you think of other places where perhaps, maybe even due to what's going on with our current political climate, just saying, that maybe you're feeling a little upended as a result of that? And as I say that, I'm realizing that is probably another part of why I am wearing the same t-shirt I've worn for a while now. So, in what ways has having your life getting upended in some way or another affected your self care, affected your rituals, affected your routines, and affected the choices that you make for how carefully and mindfully you do what is best for you? So, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace and ease and that ability to get right back up on the horse again and go back into the routines that feed and nourish you, and just to find that balance even when there's all kinds of circumstances that are getting kind of wacky. So, in the meantime, please, if you haven't already done it, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and I would be so grateful for you to pass this message along to other highly sensitive, empathic men and women and kids